to save anyone. Not even yourself.
Are you okay?
That's me, Cloud.
Hey, are you okay?
That's Aerith.
I'm fine.
Or Ariel Dawn.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? A flower?
That's right. It's a gift. You know, for scaring those things away.
What things?
What things?
Never mind. Think of it as a memento.
Just my luck.
So that's my luck.
I heard that, you know.
How much?
How much?
Well, that depends on the customer. In your case, it's on the house.
Huh?
Huh?
Lovers used to give these when they were reunited.
Flower, yellow flower paint.
Look, I'm involved
Those
in
are all the
things.
things.
Dangerous things.
Those things.
Oh, I'm sure you are. So?
So keep your
See the
distance.
distance.
Wait, you think someone's out to get you? Is that what you're all worked up about? Relax. No one's going to attack you. I promise.
She starts as a flower pot.
Hey, a Mako reactor just
Let's
blew.
look.
You shouldn't be out
You
here
out here trying to see if
Help me!
those are spirit ghosts that only me, Cloud, and Aerith are the flower peddler.
What?
Or Ariel Dawn can see. And there's Shinra soldiers. They cannot see them.
Are you blind?
You know, you're right.
Wait!
Nice meeting you.
Sword on the ground! Right now!
I don't think so.
Get ready. Try me. Enough.
You're out of time!
That's that. See ya. It's over. That it?
There he is! You're not going anywhere!
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 4. We have eyes on the target.
Let's do
We need
this.
backup. I
See
repeat,
ya.
this is 8-4 requesting immediate backup.
It's over. Let's go.
Just like on Marvel Avengers, you look for boxes. Well, boxes like this one on the landing, and boxes like this. See, potion, MPs, it helps you
That
get.
bastard couldn't have gotten far! Stay alert!
Don't want to stick around here.
I repeat.
It's like Marvel Avengers. These boxes help you with your character. See, I have played this straight through once already, I'm on a mode called hard mode that allows you to play all the way through on hard mode, but you cannot use items such as potions and such like that.
No holding back. See ya. Going in. Feeling good. That's that. It's over. Was never in doubt.
And what I'm picking up here is what's called materia. Materia comes in like 4 to 5 different colors. Pink materia. There's stuff that helps your health and magic and I can't remember what other. Ooh, pizza. But materia helps your character with magic spells. See, like that one, orb of deadly dodge.
All clear. Kill.
Let's do this. That's that. I won't give up. Come on. You're done. You're mine. See ya. It's over. Let's go.
Train services may be suspended without warning. Should this occur, your patience and understanding are requested. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. The area near the expressway.
Dang, a pair of power wrist guards. See, that's like armor, you know, like gear for your character. See, you got materia and equipment, weapon upgrades, battle settings. That's your battle settings. Counter stance and finishes, blade burst, assess, ascension. Well, that's a limit break, but it shows you the button configurations to use those. Kind of like shortcuts. Battle intel. See, like I said, I completed this once already. This is my second time through, but it's on the hard level. It's on a hard level, so therefore, it does away with using items such as cure. You know, like instead of using magic to cure yourself, like cure all, or you know, you can use items, potions to cure you, to give you health back, to help you with your health, but because they figure, you know, why put it on hard, or you know, why have items to use if I mean, why make it hard if you're gonna have items, you know, to help heal yourself? It's kind of like brutal on Marvel Avengers, you know. You don't have it'd be like not having or half of your not exotics, but special skills to use on Marvel Avengers. You know, like when Hawkeye does his healing arrow, instead of having a full healing arrow, he only has part or half. Well, that's the way this is on hard. You don't have you can only use magic for like those boxes I crushed earlier to get magic shards. That's the only way you can use. That's the only way you can get your magic power, you know, back to full or part, or you know, increasingly back. See, I know I went this way already, but I was just making sure I opened this box back here. I was explaining stuff and I slipped my mind that I had opened that box. Okay, before I go on, because I know what happens there, it's gonna do a little minor cutscene. Okay, let's see, materia, equipment, let's see, you get synergy materia, allows an ally to follow leader's attack command with attack materia, lightning, you know, 3 different powerful types of lightning, HP up materia, hit health points or hit points, health or hit point, you know, whatever. That helps boost your health. See, I'm at star number 4, star 4. My maximum HP boost of 40% of what my whatever my hit points are, which is currently my maximum health is 8,676. So with this, it boosts 40% more, and I got 2 of those. And MP or magic points, which my magic is 140, and I can boost that 30%, which, well, it boosted 30%, which makes it to 140, you know, that kind of thing. And just like Marvel Avengers, coincidentally, the maximum you can reach is level 50 on this, just like on the hero level of Marvel Avengers. The maximum you can reach is level 50. And at assess materia, you assess the weaknesses and strengths of the enemy, and it starts at level 1 or 1 star, and when it's on 1 star or level 1, you can only assess the strengths and weaknesses on a single target. But now that it's max level, you can do it on all targets. And this is the red or dark red, I guess if you want to put it, is what's called summon materia. It summons a beast. In this case, the beast called Bahamut. He's a fire creature. Like it says here, invoke Bahamut to aid in battle. Roll deals damage. Element 9. Ultimate attack. Mega flare. He's an ancient beast from. He goes back to Final Fantasy 2, 3, or 4. I forget which, but you can acquire him as an ally and summon him. Now, the only time you can summon him is when you hit a certain battle level, and then you can summon. But you can't just say, "Hey, I want to summon him," just like that. No, you gotta wait till you fight. When you're fighting a certain enemy that's like a boss or something, like say if you had this in Marvel Avengers, well, you'd have to fight Monica a few times, and then you can summon Bahamut, and there's others that you can summon. One's a nice sexy girl named Shiva. She's ice. Well, anyway, you can summon and take out Monica. It's kind of like an OP, like a super OP kind of thing. Well, I mean, it might not take out Monica in one swoop, but it would knock her down like half or more. That kind of deal. Then you got Magic Up. Now, there's a slight difference in Magic Up and MP Up. MP Up increases your max magic points, and Magic Up increases your magic attack power, which down here, where it looks like a wizard's cane or something. Under the level 50, you got attack, magic attack. 292. Well, that's what Magic Up does, and MP Up is the MP number next to the level 50. It's got MP 125 to 140. That's what MP Up does. But Magic Up does the magic attack, where the 292 is. Auto cure, cast cure on severely injured allies up to a set of number of times. One activate if the character does not have enough it to be attack battle, auto time battle, something like that. Charges okay. Healing material, heals, cure, regen, cure, magnify. It's in the original Final Fantasy. I think it was called ALL materia. I don't know why they changed it to magnify, but kind of, I think. But anyway, that's an example of some of the materia. Here's others. You got healing, lightning, poison, barrier. It helps protect you. It's kind of like a Jarvis barrier. That kind of thing. Protects you for a little bit. Doesn't last as long as the Jarvis barrier, but that's basically what it is. binding, you know, it puts the enemy to sleep or silence or berserk. Time, haste, slow stop, elemental, magnify, like warding, reduce debuff duration by half, 25%, 50%, 100%. Synergy, HP absorption, hit point. You can absorb health or hit points from enemy. HP magic. You can absorb magic from the enemy. AP is I can't think. Not attack points, but I can't think of it at the moment. Mine's a little tired. Chakra. I'm sure you've heard of chakra. Assess. It says prayer. Pretty cool. Prayer, kind of like healing. You pray to heal somebody. Still, you can steal stuff that the enemy has. Enemy skill material. This you learn the skills of the enemies. Now, not all enemies have skills to learn. Certain ones do. Just certain ones, but not all of them. Maybe about 20% of the enemies of the whole entire game you learn. Again, hit points up. Magic points, magic up, deadly dodge, parry, auto cure, ATB stagger, provoke, steadfast block, skill master. That's just kind of learns anti-boost, healing, cleansing, use poison, or resist the enemy, and their poison, I think. Fire, ice, wind, kind of like a tornado kind of thing. Poison, of course, is like what I call the poison bots on the Marvel Avengers game. Luck. First strike, you strike first all the time instead of the enemy striking first. Revival, that kind of brings you back to life. When you die, you bring an ally back to life, and if you switch characters, you can bring. Anyway, whatever character you're not, because you can switch from character to character, and whatever character you're playing, if you have this, you can bring the opposite ally bring them back to life. Subversion, breach the spell. It resists instant death. Item master, healing, cleansing, revival. Some of these, I got a lot of time, warding, chakra, prayer. Gil is like the money, right? It's the money in the game. Refocus. That's your materia. Upgrade weapons. So, okay, let's go. Let's go fight these clowns and continue the story. I think I was going this way. Yeah, right.
Just give it up! Don't go! Take him!
This won't take long.
Box him in! Box him in!
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations.
Best do it right.
See, that's what SS does. The security officer B, guard dog,
done. Enough. Gotta be careful. See ya.
I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. For the safety of separate residents. Blockades have been erected throughout the area. To avoid accidents, officers' instructions is advised. I repeat.
Grenade out!
For the safety of Sector 8 residents, security has been increased around Fountain Plaza.
I got your number.
Erected throughout the area.
Troopers on standby!
With officers' instructions is advised. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
You are clear to engage! Be advised, target is headed to the street!
Blockades have been erected throughout the area. To avoid accidents, prompt compliance with officers' instructions is advised. I
Best do it right.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. For the safety of Sector 8 residents, security around Fountain Plaza.
Calling lightning. Let's finish this.
Enemy combatants, you are surrounded! Lay down your weapon and surrender!
Time to get serious. I'm waiting. I won't give up. Don't let him escape! Give up!
Around Fountain Plaza. Blockades have been erected throughout the area. To avoid accidents, prompt compliance with officers'
Ground
instructions.
forces engaging target at Fountain Plaza. All nearby units converge and provide immediate support!
Give it up! That's that.
Requesting immediate reinforcements at Fountain Plaza!
Enough.
Target still mobile! Support! Proceed to rally point at the station!
So much for the direct route. Find another way. Use the rooftops, maybe.
This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. For the safety of Sector 8 residents, security has been increased around Fountain Plaza. Blockades
I know my goal right now is to climb the roof,
to avoid accidents,
but just like, oh yeah, see, you smash these boxes up, and you recover magic points, shard, a little bit of magic points, because I used up a lot of magic to heal myself.
to avoid accidents, prompt compliance with officers' instructions is advised.
Let's do this. See ya. Not looking good. Gotta be careful. Come on. See ya. You're mine. It's over.
Operations Center. The area near the expressway is still extremely dangerous. Those in the vicinity
A Moogle medal.
to leave immediately.
I'll explain those later.
Train station. Please take a detour.
There'll be a later time when I explain the Moogle medals.
Message from aerial recon. They want us to lock down the station area.
Get ready. Enough. See ya. I'd be better off trying my luck somewhere else.
Those in the vicinity are instructed to leave immediately. If you need to access the train station, please take a detour and avoid the plaza near the expressway. Train services may be suspended without warning. Should this occur, your patience and understanding are requested. I repeat. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. The area near the expressway is still extremely dangerous. Those in the vicinity are instructed.
Those of you watching this that play Marvel Avengers, like activists in combat, I don't know if you consider this a linear
Looks like the station's crawling with public security.
linear game where it's a continuing storyline, but I fell in love with the original Final Fantasy game that came out in 1997. I'll play that. I'll play that one day and show you the difference between the original Final Fantasy
Rooftops look clear.
and this remake. It's 1,000% different. It's 1,000% different. I mean, you know, it's got real life people and such like that. I thought I seen a box somewhere that when I was fighting I didn't get to. Oh yeah, over here I think. That's right. Yeah. 2 grenades. Wow. Okay.
Over there! Open fire! Shoot to kill!
Close call.
Be advised! Target approaching residential area! Seal all access immediately!
Target sighted! Get him!
It's all or nothing now.
Iron Bangle.
Don't underestimate him.
Here we go. It's over. Try me.
Can't win!
That's that. I got your number. There. Gotta keep going.
See, every time I use magic to heal myself, I gotta find those boxes that I smash with my sword.
Confirmed! Target has entered residential area! Full lockdown is in effect! All units!
That's that. Not bad.
Reactor 1 bombing has been sighted in the vicinity of Fountain
Have eyes
Plaza.
on the target! You're mine now!
Lockdown is now in effect. Residents are instructed to remain inside. Do not venture outside for any reason. An announcement will be made when the
That it?
lockdown has been lifted. I repeat,
Target spotted! Moving to
this is
intercept!
an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center.
Got you!
Suspect in Reactor 1 bombing has been sighted in the vicinity of Fountain
Was never in
Plaza.
doubt.
A security lockdown is now in effect. Residents are instructed to remain inside. Do not venture outside for any reason. An announcement will be made when the lockdown has been lifted.
Get the bastard!
This is an alert from the Emergency Operations
No escape! He's here!
Suspect in Reactor 1 bombing has been sighted.
Yeah, think you can keep up? Grenade out! No escape! Better give up no way!
I won't give up.
You're gonna fry!
That all you got?
Well, piss. Crap. They cornered me. Kind of like the Marvel Avengers game. When they attack you, you can't use your anything because they keep you from using it. And I was trying to use some cure on myself, and they kept attacking me they kept me from using it.
A suspect in the Reactor 1 bombing has been sighted in the vicinity of Fountain Plaza. A security lockdown is now in effect. Residents are instructed to remain inside. Do not venture outside for any reason. An announcement will be made when the lockdown is lifted. I repeat, this is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Suspect in Reactor 1 bombing has been sighted.
Get the bastard! He's here!
Bam!
Better give up now!
There! That's that.
Enemy combatant, you have been warned! Surrender yourself to public security immediately! You have nowhere to run!
Going in.
You're finished now.
Allow me. Bam! Let's do this. Let's go.
See, my inventory is full. It said my inventory is full. That's because on hard mode, it prohibits me from using any items because that's the way they set up the game for hard mode. Cut.
Into the light, punk.
Cutscene.
Enjoy this.
They kind of look like the riot troopers in a Marvel Avengers game.
I'm ready whenever.
Calling lightning. See ya. That's it. It's over.
Holding position. Do your worst. Neutralize.
See ya. Best do it right.
The Huntsman. Items dropped, rare items dropped, sedative, stealable items from there.
There. That's that. Well, figures it would end like this.
Crap! Darn it! Oh man. It's hard mode. Oh, in hard mode, the enemies are stronger and everything. In hard mode, the enemies are stronger and everything.
End of the life, punk.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
Eat this.
Well, figures it would end like
I can't cure myself because it won't let me until a certain point. I can't access cure until a certain point, and it's unfair that it doesn't I don't know how to put it in words. It's just unfair. It's totally unfair. The game's cheating. The game's cheating me out of curing myself. It's unfair. Well, maybe not. Well, I didn't think to do it beforehand. Sorry. I wasn't thinking that I should do it beforehand. I didn't know. I guess what I'm saying is I did not know my health was that low.
I'm waiting. See ya. Right.
I'll bang.
Still in it. That's that.
Call it lightning. Gotcha.
Pay for that. I'm fine.
Get ready.
Do your work. So long.
That's it.
Calling lightning.
You're done. It's over.
Move in! Don't let him escape! HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure. Wait! I know that.
I have, or rather Cloud, has these times where his memory is fragmented, kind of like a, I don't know, when you forget things, what do you, amnesia? Kind of an amnesia kind of thing.
Guess Cloud won't be joining us after all.
No need to assume the worst. I'm sure he's fine.
You saw him in action, didn't you? Guy's a soldier. Goddamn one-man army.
Language.
You think he's a keeper?
Here I come.
You had me worried for a minute. What the hell you been up to, huh?
Giving public security the runaround. That's what. Had to draw them away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Well, can't argue with results, huh? What?
Wait.
There's another
question
cut.
for you all.
Another cutscene, of course.
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy?
What?
Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
A new Shinra weapon, maybe?
More like a panic-induced hallucination.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
Suit yourself. Come on, let's move up.
A lot of people here.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Lucky us. We've got a crowd to hide in. Head for the front of the train and hold there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now in effect. Your understanding and cooperation is appreciated.
Dare they say they're doing this for the planet?
You see the size of that fire?
They said it was an attack, but I'm not so sure. Guess the plate's not so safe. Some people say Wu-Tai's involved.
Nothing happened down below.
I just want to get home.
As soon as these assholes right, they're shitting on the slums.
Hope the others made it.
The slums are okay.
What do you mean it exploded?
I wonder where they are now.
Wow, who'd have thought there'd be people riding in the freight car? Guess they don't have much choice.
Stop that right
So
now!
cramped.
Can't believe I'm excited to see the slums.
Ugh, so
No thieves
cramped.
getting my
We were
money.
out on a date when it happened. Do you mind? I'm trying to work here.
Wait, what the?
Our house still
Oh, that's weird.
Just leave me alone,
Hey,
alright?
got a sec?
Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you.
Ugh, so
Stop that right
cramped.
now!
Those fires. Got it.
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
Hey, got a
Have they
sec?
caught the perpetrators yet?
He looks like Charlie Sheen in that military movie.
You see,
You're,
my daughter now lives
holding
in
up
Sector
pretty
8,
well, huh?
so
Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Wow. My hands are still shaking.
have
You
they
get used
caught
to
the
it.
Perpetrators
Something
yet?
to look forward to. Or maybe not.
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
Should have never gotten out of bed this morning. Just called in sick.
Little help, Cloud? Please?
I'm sure Sector 7's affected too. Nah, Chanel wouldn't let that happen.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists?
That's what this.
President?
That's what this.
Nothing they won't do.
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
He's part of Avalanche. I'm part of Avalanche.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding concerned
Jesse Biggs and Wiz is part of Avalanche.
Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
They're like Ghost Recon
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world!
That's right!
That is the Shinra Creed!
Them's fighting words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
Time for a little nap.
I didn't hear anything. You gotta believe me.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass. We're the good guys, damn it. You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
There's Jesse, part of Avalanche.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level. Atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good. If you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know.
Look at that.
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Completed chapter 2 on hard difficulty. Seventh Heaven, a bar located in the sector 7 slums. A favorite after work hangout flavors. Tifa or Peggy's home. Home Sweet Slum. Chapter 3.
Oh, you guys!
Daddy! Oh, sweetheart.
I'm glad you're home.
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Oh, you're alive. Goodness.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
It's really bad. Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right? See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works.
Peggy works.
Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry. Not long now, honey.
So, what do me and...
How about it, baby girl?
How about what?
Everyone gets pissed off when we stop working.
Office still there?
Somehow. As long as the trains are running, it'll be work as usual tomorrow.
Be worried, you jerk.
We thought you were dead.
Just seeing your faces.
Are you crying?
Still there?
Somehow. As long as the trains are running, it'll be work as usual tomorrow.
Office still there?
Somehow. As long as the trains are running, it'll be work as usual tomorrow.
I mean it. Whenever you need me, I'll be there for you.
Might have to hold you to that.
Office still there?
Somehow. As long as the trains are running, it'll be work as usual tomorrow.
Office still there?
It's okay. Don't cry.
Don't they realize what's happened? Unbelievable.
You see the huge explosion on TV?
Yeah, I saw it.
I'm going on a ghost hunt. Come on out, ghosts! You see the huge explosion on TV?
Wow.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw it.
hungry. Guess I'll stop by one of the food stalls.
So, you hear that burger joint staying open tonight?
No way! I'd kill for one right now.
What are we even doing here? No one in their right mind would go into a train graveyard at night.
People talk, rumors spread, and kids get curious. You know how it is.
Speaking of which, you hear it was supposedly a ghost, not a monster, that attacked that guy this afternoon?
They must have been seeing things.
Now, I don't know if you paid attention what these two guards was talking about.
Sorry, the train graveyard's closed off. Didn't you hear? There was a monster attack in the graveyard, so no one's allowed in.
The train graveyard and a ghost attacking monster or ghost attacking guards.
This place is off limits. Orders of the watch. If you go in, ghosts will get you.
Go on, scram.
that will take place later in the game, like way later. We're on chapter 3 right now. It'll take place around chapter
burger joint staying open tonight?
No way.
8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. So that's how far that's kind. It's like they say, it's kind of a clue, or it's kind of a clue or an Easter egg for later in the game.
People talk, rumors spread, and kids get curious.
Wow, am I hungry? Guess I'll stop by one of the food stalls.
So,
You see the huge explosion on TV?
How are people here?
Are you sure you haven't seen my husband? If I did, I don't remember.
Don't they realize what's happening?
So, what do me and the reactor have in common? Everyone gets pissed off when we stop working.
Let's go someplace a little less crowded, huh?
Okay, except the only place around here is the train graveyard, which everyone says is haunted. But that's cool.
See, there's another clue about that train graveyard that'll take place later in the game. See, this is, like I said, this is chapter 3, and that train graveyard will take place around chapter somewhere between
On the schedule first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you for your patience. Emergency train services have now concluded. This was the final train of the day. We apologize for the inconvenience, but please have a safe journey home.
That train graveyard and all that will take place somewhere between chapter 7 and chapter 10, I think. I'm not really sure, but I know it'll be that much later in the game.
I'll be open till the sun comes up. And if you're coming back from sectors 1 or 8, your burger's on the house.
now that's how you run a business.
That music you're listening to, like I said, when I first did this game.
The reactor's broken?
For now. But don't you worry. We're gonna fix it. It'll be up and running in no time.
Really? That's great!
Sure is, sweetie.
Like I said, that music. I've done played this through completely through the first time, and there's some like side mission. You get
some guys on the train were saying stuff like shit.
Your main mission is to go through the game, of course. You know, go through the story. That's the main mission. Then you got what you call side missions, and some of the side missions is to collect like musics that, or well, it's not really a side mission, but it helps with the trophy, awards, or for the game. That's one of the songs. It's called Barrett's Theme or something like that. That music.
I feel like it's been forever since I've eaten at one of these.
Well, then you can fall in love with fried marsh all over again.
Feels good to be back, man.
Back down here?
So, will you be having your usual fried marsh, sir?
You bet I will.
How much is enough fried marsh? A handful, or hear me out, a whole heap?
I wish I could tell you, but sadly, I don't share your passion for processed food.
I was pulling some OT when it happened. Want to know what I was thinking the whole time I was evacuating?
You got me. I survived this. I'm getting my drink on at 7th Heaven.
All right, sounds like a plan. I'm free tomorrow, so let's do it.
I think he's over by the TVs. He's been watching the news this whole time.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. I want to know if they've caught anyone.
Nope, they didn't catch nobody. Because we were the one that blew up the reactor.
fried marsh.
I hand 3 sheets to the wind.
Hey, back of the line.
They had this one drink in Wall Market. Tasted like the nectar of the gods.
We ain't got shit like that here. How about one that tastes like their piss?
Enough fried marsh. A handful, or hear me out. Oh, it's good to be back, man.
Back down.
Well, then you can fall in love with fried marsh all over again.
Not sure what marsh is.
Just enough fried marsh. A handful, or hear me out. A whole heap.
They had this one drink in Wall Market. Tasted like the nectar of
No, Wall Market is another sector.
There's trash everywhere.
It's kind of like a rich sector in the game. That'll come later in the game too. Wall Market.
I've never felt the ground shake like that. Huh? No words can describe how bright the flames were. I've never felt the ground shake like that.
What kind of person bombs a reactor?
The kind of person who goes around putting up flyers all over the slums, I expect.
What kind of person bombs a reactor?
The kind of person who goes around putting up flyers all over the slums, I expect.
Well, this poster right here is kind of another clue. They was talking about Wall Market. It's kind of a. She's a singer.
That's what I heard on the train, anyway. Avalanche. That sounds familiar.
Huh.
See, in the original game, you didn't have people that talked. I mean, you interacted with people and you pressed buttons for them to talk, but they didn't talk like you know,
Yeah,
the
shoes
voice.
on the other foot now. Let's see how they like
You know,
fighting to
the way
survive.
the way it is on this.
You know.
Dumb Platy's only had it so good because of the reactors. This bombing's changed all that.
Yeah, well, shoes on the other foot now. Let's see how they like fighting to survive.
They're people too, you know.
Huh?
I'd never seen anything like it before. It was completely insane. Security was out full force looking for the bombers. I even saw a few helicopters.
Wow, that sounds intense.
It was like a giant candle lighting up the whole sky. I was afraid the whole plate would come crashing down.
That right there, I don't know if you can see. That's the plate what she just talked about. Right there, way up there with the big round light. That's what they mean by the plate.
It was like a giant candle lighting up the whole sky.
That's what she mean by
I was
the.
afraid the whole plate would come crashing down.
Yeah, that's what she meant by the plate right there. All that above. That's what she
All
meant.
that debris piled up like mountains. You couldn't go nowhere.
Huh? Sector 8 was a nightmare. Fires everywhere.
I thought
There were more
is where I
injured
died.
people than the rescue workers could treat.
All that debris piled up like mountains. You couldn't go
Huh?
nowhere.
Sector 8 was a nightmare. Fires everywhere.
Another cut. Another
Mako
cut.
is the lifeblood of the planet?
Cut scene.
The hell it is.
Undercity Rescue.
Eco warriors. with
Language.
dumbass posters.
Language.
Back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
Like there's another one of them spirit things.
You again.
See, only me or Cloud in the game. Me and and the Flower Petal or Aerith Gainsborough. I'm Cloud Strife. Tony, Cloud Strife. Then there's Aerith Gainsborough or the Flower Girl. Or Ariel Dawn.
A hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat. When I get back, it's refueling.
Public security should know who did it. So
you'll interrupt them while they're working? Come on, it's one little question.
Public security should know who did it.
So you'll interrupt them while they're working? Come on, it's one little question.
A lot of this will take place. Like, I can't remember if that takes place later in the game. All that stair climbing there. I don't know. Well, there's what I'm talking about is there's a part in the game where you do a lot of stair climbing because a lot of this Sector 7 gets just look, there's a Sector 7 gets bombed or something, and you gotta make your way out or up or something like that. You'll find out what I'm talking about.
security should know who did it.
So you'll interrupt them while they're working? Come on, it's one little question.
Excuse me? Due to an emergency, entry into this area is prohibited. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You call that a warning?
No, sir! In accordance with emergency regulations, entry into this area is prohibited. Please, leave at once.
Still too nice!
This area is off limits! Turn around and leave at once! If you don't, I'll have no choice but to use force!
Now you're getting the hang of it!
New recruit. Those are Shinra employee security officers. Which the owner of Shinra, and he thinks he runs all of these sectors and slums. Is President Shinra. He thinks he's the big bad.
You don't want to mess with the monsters in here. Move along now.
Yeah, dude. Bring him on.
Warning. Gate broken. Fiends in area. Exercise caution. No reason to check it out. Not my problem. No reason to check it out.
Not a problem.
And just where do you think you're going, huh?
I go in there later on, or Cloud or whatever goes in there later on. Something like that. But for now, it's just walking into slum. Sector 7 slums. Welcome. Ow. 7th Heaven. It's a restaurant and bar that Tifa or Peggy owns. Happy birthday, Matthew. What? 1 hour and 20 minutes. I can't go back. I can only go forward.
Are they gonna turn the reactor off? Why did people blow it up?
Provide aid to those most in need. As yet, no group has claimed responsibility for the attack, but security services are working tirelessly to identify those involved. If you have any information pertaining to the identity of the perpetrators, please
Am I still gonna have a job?
security officer
Guess I'll
or
find
security
out.
headquarters.
Did everyone get out in time?
Once again, relief supplies are currently being distributed in the lobby of the Shinra building.
That's where I work.
Doctors are also
No
stationed at the
freaking
building's
way.
disaster relief
Put
center.
that fire
If you're
out,
unable to
idiots.
reach the building on
I
your
was
own,
there
please
yesterday.
contact the nearest Shinra employee for assistance. Mayor Domino, in conjunction with President Shinra, has declared a state of emergency in Midgar. The administration has issued assurances that they are doing everything in their
Wait, this
power
is
to
real?
provide aid
It's
to
not a
those
movie?
most in need.
How long's it gonna
As
keep
yet,
burning?
No group has claimed responsibility for the attack, but security services are working tirelessly to identify those involved. If you have any information pertaining to
Are
the
they gonna
identity
turn
of
the
the
reactor
perpetrators,
off?
please
Why did
contact
people
your
blow it
nearest
up?
public security officer or security headquarters. Once again, police supplies are currently being
Glad I got today
distributed
off.
in the lobby of the Shinra building.
What do you know? That ain't half bad. I'll make a grease monkey out of you yet.
Thanks. I've always...
I want a drink with Tifa so bad.
Who wouldn't? She's a looker.
A bombshell, even.
See, it won't let me. It won't let me go anywhere.
And this was his idea.
It won't let me veer off course.
Arlene.
There's Peggy.
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel. I am. Have you been
There's a story. She's
you
a,
did you? Well.
that little girl was adopted.
Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh?
I'm giving Peggy the flower.
How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change.
The change
Has
been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to
Talk to Barrett. Or Manuel.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
Okay, you see this video game right here? This pinball game? In the original Final Fantasy VII game, everybody went down, or Cloud, or me, went down. He went down because, as you can tell, this is an underground. It goes to an underground club or lair or hideout for the Avalanche. And in the original game, Cloud goes down with them, or me, because I named the character me. You can name him in the original one. In this one, because it, it does voiceovers by actors. You can't change the name to, whoever you want, but in this remake, they did away with this because you press a button on this pinball machine and it goes down to the hideout below. Everything below here is the hideout. Underneath the bar and everything. Toilet. If you gotta go to the potty or It's cool. See, it's a bar, basically a restaurant bar kind of thing. Eggs and chips, pizza. And see, Peggy, or Tifa, as she's known in the game. His name is Barrett, and there was a guy that Peggy and I worked on a construction. He was a Latino, Mexican, you know, and his name was Manuel. So in the original game, I named Barrett Manuel. So that's why I keep saying Manuel when I say it. And of course, I'm Cloud, Tony, and Tifa is Peggy. You know, because they were in love in their younger days, you know, throughout the game. But
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are, remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that. We should talk outside.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course. Let that be a lesson to you. When you want to talk to a little kid, don't go giving her the professional killer eyes.
I think I should have talked to Tifa or Peggy or Manuel, and then the girl. I think there would have been a different outcome. Well, slightly different. I don't know.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
Not good at all.
Apparently he was fishing for info on
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered.
Maybe not for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
Look at that.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is
It's
just
just a Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So, it wasn't that bad?
It was.
It was.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate. Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No.
No.
It's fine.
It's fine.
And this?
Isn't this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
What are you doing? You've never even
Met this person. Phoenix Down. That kind of brings you back to life too.
Wait a minute. That's Tifa's
That's Tifa's room. Peggy's room.
Don't be
weird. Yeah, don't be weird. Little doggy.
Cloud, come on.
Well, I got to continue the story. I can't maneuver around. Again, I don't know if this is what you consider one of those how did they put it? Linear games? Linear? Where it's a continuing story. Look at that.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night.
Yeah.
If you want anything else, we can
You're
always...
There's one thing. My money.
My money.
You guys owe me
2,000, remember? 2,000 gil.
I do.
Remember?
And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry, we spent the rest preparing for the mission.
500.
That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure
about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough.
This is us. That's what we agreed on, so
that'll be
the price.
With what you gave
me,
at least
1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
Take my sword off. Going to bed. I feel like I'm about to go to bed. Here. Oh, something woke me up. Oh, put my sword on.
Guess it's time for introductions.
Guess it's time for introduction. Well, it sounds like my stomach's growling. Noisy neighbors. What? Almost sounds like a growling stomach.
What? You gonna wake
her
her
wake her up? No, I'm not gonna wake Peggy up. I wonder if I can. Nope. I have to find the noisy neighbor is down here.
You okay?
Okay in there?
Coming in.
You coming in? I'm walking in to see it. Oh! Oh no! A flashback. A memory. I grabbed my sword. Sephiroth. He's the antagonist. Sephiroth's kind of like Monica.
Get back inside! Get off me!
It's a flashback kind of thing. That's in the original game too. He's number 49. See, he said reunion.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay.
See,
Can I ask you to do the same?
Number 49.
Sure.
That's number 49 out of so many ghosts, spirits, Sephiroths, goons, or I don't know how to describe them really. They're from the past anyway. Now was that a dream? Was that a dream I had? Did I really encounter that last night? I just slept and for that brief moment had that encounter, and came back and slept it off till the next morning. Was it a prophecy? Was it a memory? Just exactly what transpired a while ago. Did it really happen last night and now it's the next morning? Was it a dream, a memory? Just thought I heard a noise and all that and nothing really happened. So now it's the next.
Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
Around?
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you and then some. Come on, quit lollygagging and go to 7th Heaven already. Is your face always that pale? You're not getting enough sleep. You know, Tifa's probably wondering why you haven't joined her yet. Come on, quit lollygagging and go to 7th Heaven already.
I can go in and out of my bedroom. I just can't take a peek in Peggy's bedroom.
The Watch is saying they're gonna step up their game.
How? Ain't they short-handed?
Absolutely. But with the bombing and all, they're trying extra hard to recruit more people.
Until they get Reactor 1 back up and running, the factory's gonna stay shut down.
No way we can afford the rent on our place. I'll start looking for a new one.
Back to living in a dump somewhere.
That who Wedge mentioned? The merchant? That sword's massive.
What does he sell again?
This here street behind me is Scrap Boulevard. It's crawling with monsters. The Watch makes sure they don't get out.
Warning.
Hey,
Gate broken.
be looking.
Fiends
in the area. Exercise caution.
No reason to check it out.
Checked out.
No
Not my problem.
No reason to
Does
check it out.
Not my problem. Later on.
If you don't want to get hurt, keep your distance.
Later on in the game, go back there and fight monsters. But I guess you gotta go along with the storyline for now.
That sword's massive. What does he sell again? Is that who Wedge mentioned? The merchant?
Okay, you see this kid right here. I can't. Well, he'll tell his name, but he's not. I'm 99% sure, 95% sure that he's not in the original Final Fantasy VII game. He's new to this remake game, and he gives you assignments, and you accept the assignments and come back to, and when you finish them, you come back to him, and he gives you rewards for completing assignments. He's here, he's there, he's all over the map in Midgar. Midgar is like a town like Louisville or England or a town in England rather, or Miami in Florida, Louisville, Kentucky, or Lexington, Kentucky. That's what Midgar is. It's nothing but a big town, and then you get like the slums in town, like you get cities in in Louisville, like Fern Creek and Okolona and Pleasant Ridge Park and other areas, Highview, where my mom lives, and that's the way Midgar is. Midgar is like Louisville, and then you got Sector 7 slums would be like a little town or city in Louisville, or Midgar is kind of like England, and you got your little places in England or something like that. So this kid, he's all over Midgar, and you talk to him and he gives you assignments to do, and I forgot his name, but he'll tell his name, and and it's you don't have to participate in this part of the game with this boy here, this young kid. It helps because he gives stuff that you might not find on the map in boxes and such. He has stuff that you might not find on the map you know, other places in Midgar on the map, like Walmart and other places like that. So, excuse me, sorry. So, you know, they just put him in the game just to just kind of to be different, you know. But for the most part, they do stay with the same story guidelines as the first original Final Fantasy VII. They don't veer from it too much. They may have changed a little bit and added a whole lot because of the remake, you know. But again, this kid's like a side quest, and
if there's anything you require, please don't hesitate to ask.
Chadley, that's right, Chadley. See, you can buy stuff from him. See, he's got different types of materia. You got parry for strike. A lot of these, like I said, I done been through this once already, and as you can see, the ones that are sold out, I have already acquired from him when I did this game the very first time, all the way through once. Well, I'm not saying that this kid has stuff that you can't find on the map. He just has you know, certain items that might be hard to find on the map, or I don't know. He has stuff that in case you miss materia here or there, is kind of what I'm saying. VR missions are virtual out, and I've already, like I said, I've already completed these missions. That's how I got Bahamut, and then you got Leviathan, a fat Chocobo, and Shiva. These are all those summon monsters that are allies to help you fight. Reset upgrades. Well, see, the main thing with Chadley is these four things right here. That's the four things you want to use Chadley for. Other than that, you don't really have to talk to him about anything.
I will be here if you require anything else. At all times, I am remotely analyzing your combat data and monitoring your progress.
Yeah, I bet you're a sad little buddy.
Trains don't start moving again. Gotta stay focused, even on break.
Everybody does. We keep putting off maintenance.
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
I'll head on down there first thing tomorrow.
Not alone, you won't.
Someone looks like they're having a bad day. Try getting more sleep. That's the best cure-all down here.
Stronger, faster, cooler.
You got this. You got this.
Bottle either. Oh, sorry. I gotta get me a drink. My throat's a little dry.
After 1,000, you'll be ready to hit up Jesse.
He thinks he's gonna get a date with Jesse, I guess.
Hold on. Don't tell me you're making that face because you think it looks cool, are you?
We gotta do something about the monsters on Scrap Boulevard.
Even our facilities are starting to look a little run down, don't you think?
Everybody does. We keep putting off maintenance.
Gotta stay focused, even on break. It's the little noises that worry me.
Go, stamp. Call him Stamp, cause he cool stuff I can't remember.
Ain't no monsters here. Ain't no monsters here. Guy who lives over there's got a real hard-on for cleanliness.
Chewed this one out once before. He was really upset about the trash smell.
Don't try anything funny.
That's where the watch guy Biggs lives, right? Heard he's like a major neat freak.
If only he'd clean my place. Guy who lives over there's got a real hard-on for cleanliness.
Chewed this one out once before. He was really upset about the trash smell.
Next item on the Friends of Freshness agenda, the ongoing sewage problem.
Can we expect Shinra to perform any maintenance?
Sewer system below the slums is essentially a maze of giant rusted pipes. Any sort of maintenance would be a massive undertaking.
I know you're thinking, well, what? Why is he wasting that shit? I know you're probably thinking. I know there's people watching this saying, what is the deal with him walking around, standing there in front of people?
One off or not, the pay's still dog shit though. If they know you're from down here, they're gonna try to screw you over.
The pay's still language for people. Well, you kind of get clues from these people.
I might not be rich, but I do enjoy life here more than I did back in Junon.
Yeah, it's another town in that's another town in Midgar, in Junon.
I swear, inside jobs are one-off gigs. No matter how hard I work, I've still got to hustle non-stop.
One off or not, the pay's still dog shit though. If they know you're from down here, they're gonna try to screw you over regardless.
I've been told the sewage smell's gotten much worse near the Cat Cabaret.
Pipe nearby must have burst, is the theory.
No one's worked up the nerve to check.
Don't know what everyone's so afraid of.
Yeah.
That's where the watch guy Biggs lives, right? Heard he's like a major neat freak.
If only he cleaned my place.
Next item on the Friends of Freshness agenda, the ongoing sewage problem.
I swear, all the pipeside jobs are one-off gigs. No matter how hard I work, I've still got to hustle.
We can't get food and supplies from the plate anymore. The bombing will likely impact us here more than people think.
Lots of girls who live here have the potential to become big, big stars. What's a live stream?
See, that goes at what's a live stream? Well, that's kind of a clue in the game, but.
Lots of girls who live here have the potential to become big, the live stream, right? What's a live stream?
See, live stream is part of the game later on.
Ready? 1, 2, shoot! 1, 2, shoot! Gotcha! Oh, man. Whoever loses more has to clean the other's room. Huh? I thought we weren't keeping score. Just like this. Yeah. 1, 2. Ready? 1, 2, shoot! 1, 2, shoot! Aw, you got lucky. Yes! Whoever loses more has to clean the other's room. Huh? I thought we weren't keeping score. The live stream, right? What's a live stream? Why'd you tell about our secret plan?
Yeah, hi, buddy.
What canned goods won't I get sick of?
I still can't believe that nice young girl who lived next door ran off in the night.
Probably with that punk boyfriend of hers.
She even stuck a note on the door saying, "Don't come looking for me."
What canned goods won't I get sick of? It might be a good idea to stock up on food before it's all gone.
Yeah, might be.
Got a solid system, but no gil to get myself started.
What canned goods won't I get sick of?
I can't flip this.
But didn't she send money back home on the regular?
There's this one dude in the watch who's like a genius cat whisperer, I hear. Wish I could conversate with the little guys.
Oh, their cuteness moves me to tears. But their fur makes my nose run. But it's a small price to pay.
Cat allergy, huh? Probably keep your distance.
I'm feeling a little tired. I might call it quits for the night. Look at all the cats. This is where Wedge, that chubby kid, lives. This is all his cats. That's another mission later, or a side mission. Not really part of the main mission, which is the storyline of the thing. Which I know I'm not.
There's this one dude in the watch who's like a genius cat whisperer, I hear.
Yeah,
Wish I could conversate with the little guys.
His name is Wedge, a little heavyset guy.
I still can't believe that nice young girl who lived next door ran off in the night.
Probably with that punk boyfriend of hers.
She even stuck
I'm not gonna let you sleep a wink tonight.
Your snoring keeps me up every night.
Oh, y'all go get a room. Go to one of y'all's houses.
Huh? You want a piece of me?
Yeah, come on, let's go at it, punk. Let's go, let's come on.
Get some money if we strip this thing for parts.
Looks
Yeah.
damn near rusted through to me.
I'm game as long as it buys us around.
You can thank the trains for that.
I feel real sorry for all the people who can't get to work up top.
Me too.
I'd hate to have my pay docked for that.
That's the worst. My wife's worried that if this goes on much longer, we're gonna have some tough decisions to make.
Hey kitty, yeah, little white kitty cat.
My daughter deserves to go to a good school topside.
It's not that simple. Plus, there's no guarantee it'll help her get a high-paying job.
Yeah, and I don't even like studying.
I was supposed to be working topside today. Not anymore.
Please give me a job.
Have you asked your parents?
I don't have any.
Poor kid don't have
I was
parents.
saying, there's parts of sectors 1 and 8 that still don't have power.
Well, at least we know who to blame.
If Avalanche did it, they had to have done it for the sake of the planet, right?
Come on, give me a trial run. Do your worst.
Fine then.
Maybe we never should have moved after all.
This town just seemed so full of opportunity when we first came.
I don't know. I like it here. It's nice.
Have you ever tried saving money?
Yeah. Have you ever heard the phrase living hand to mouth?
Yeah, and they're all a bundle of nerves.
You can thank the trains for that.
Our daughter deserves to go.
You can't hide forever, Avalanche. You're going to...
Who's gonna ride him?
A husky guy and a lean guy, but it doesn't matter. All you need to know is they both give us a lot of...
It's times like this that remind you how inconvenient life is down here.
Shinra, poor.
If I could only live topside. That's never gonna happen on my salary, though.
Don't say that. I know where you're coming
Shinra
from,
middleman.
but it's about more than our personal
The red tie.
Shinra enriches everyone's lives with Mako energy. You should focus on all the good you're doing for the world.
I know, you're right, but...
That said, the higher I climb, the more zeros you two are going to see in your paychecks.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Looking forward to it.
The Shinra middle manager was the guy in the red tie, brown suit.
You were right, boss. It was those Avalanche terrorists that bombed the reactor.
We won't let them beat us. Not ever.
Right. Once the trains are running, we'll head to the office and do whatever we can to help. That's how we can fight back against terrorism.
It's times like this that remind you how inconvenient life is down here. Man, if I could only live topside. That's never gonna happen on my salary, though.
Don't say that. I know where you're coming from, but it's about more than our personal comfort. Shinra enriches everyone's lives with Mako energy. You should focus on all the good you're doing for the world.
I know, you're right, but...
That said, the higher I climb, the more zeros you two are going to see in your paychecks.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Looking forward to it.
Yes, enjoy yourselves. It's like they don't even care a reactor blew up.
Hope he's okay. Last I knew, he was posted in Reactor 1. Haven't heard from him.
Johnny's not a bad guy, but he has a pretty big mouth that he doesn't know when to keep shut.
Gotta love him for who he is.
I know.
Talking about Johnny that lives or did live in this house, and this is Johnny's dad. At least I believe that's.
Night can't come fast enough.
Telling you, man, it's fire! Still rocking out to that song I gave you, bro? Telling you, man, it's fire!
Hip Hop the Chocobo is the name of this song. As you can see, it's number 27 out of 30 something. I kind of forget what it's.
Come on, gotta be something in here to eat, or not. Nothing but trash.
Oh, poor guy's hungry. Tifa will give you something to eat there, Pops.
Danger.
There's falling debris. Keep out.
Not going that way.
That way.
Not going that way.
Not going that way. Okay.
Come on. Gotta be something here to eat. Or not.
You in a second cup?
You don't look like that. Wish I had somewhere to pass the time.
And I met this incredible girl.
And the Honeybee Inn is another place in Midgar. It's in Wall Market. That takes place later in the game.
Shops on Culvert Street.
This is the back of Seventh Heaven.
Got the latest and greatest Shinra brand goods for you right here. Stuff nobody's even selling yet.
Well, it looks like a sewing machine. Looks like cash register sewing machine. Yeah, whatever, buddy.
Hey, this looked like a bloodstain to you.
Shit. That always there? Huh. Don't know how we missed it during the inspection.
Better not make it a habit, or we'll lose out.
I'll have a little chat with my man.
The vacant lot up ahead is overrun with wild beasts. Best steer clear unless you're looking for trouble. Even if you are, be careful. Some folks use the lot for meetups. Seedy types who like their privacy and don't take kindly to interruptions. The vacant lot up ahead is overrun with wild beasts. Best steer clear unless... Even if you are, be careful.
Three grenades. I say I can't use grenades because that's one of the item menus, and the item menu is blocked during hard mode level, which I'm currently playing. I'm playing hard mode. Let's see, market, instant food, grand opening, dry food store.
Another day I can't work because I can't get plateside. I'm getting sick of it.
Chili beans! Get your chili beans! A Sector 7 favorite! How about it? Y'all won't find better beans this side of the plate!
Chili beans? I mean, you mean he sells just beans?
Strange questions about Seventh Heaven, about Barrett and the other members of his crew.
You told me about the
Manuel.
dude out of Wall Market.
You know
that creepy dude they're talking about is Don Corneo. He's a sex maniac. All he cares about is having some pretty women dance practically naked in front of him, or sexy, dressed, and take the sexy dressed women to his bedroom and have his way, you know.
Are there more cats hanging around that vacant lot lately?
Just imagine if rich people start thinking it's safer down here than on the plate. Enough of them move down here. Life's bound to change for the better, no?
My husband decided to go to the station and see if...
Well, as you can tell, I kind of made a circle around the place. Because remember, I think I went... Did I go this way? Yeah, I think I started this way because there's Chadley over there. And I think see, there's the weapons shop. And I think
I was gonna jump on that empty room at Stargazer Heights, but someone beat me to it.
Eh?
Looking good. Quality product makes a huge difference. Just like that.
Look at all these kitty cats. Round up the kitty cats. You're thinking, well, why am I collecting this stuff if I can't use it? If I cannot use my items when my items are locked out because of hard mode. Well, I don't know. It's just
looking good. Quality product.
It's just one of those. It's just one of those things I want to do. You know.
Not a lot of options when it comes to food these days. Other shelves are looking pretty bare too. Everybody's feeling the effect.
What's the big sword for?
I can't believe you
To kill monsters and stuff.
Took a girl out to Walmart on a birthday date.
That's what the big sword's for, is to kill monsters and enemies and stuff.
I hope the people who died were able to return to the planet. I wonder if everyone in Sector 8 is okay. I hope the people who died were able to return to the planet.
The best bargains yet. We're gonna be Midgar's next trendsetters. Look out, world. Our
Who looks at these clothes?
unstoppable.
Don't you? Why bother putting them outside if they're gonna get dirty?
I guess I'm just kind of taking you a tour of Sector 7 slums.
Take a picture, why don't you?
Why don't you take a picture?
You got something to say?
Yeah,
Take a picture, why don't you?
I'll be quiet to, wash your clothes. Be quiet and wash your clothes. You take a picture. Why don't you take a picture? Okay, see, this is where I came at it from going that one direction, coming out there.
I've been told the sewage smell's gotten much worse near the cat cabaret.
Right nearby must have burst, is the theory. No one's worked up the nerve to check.
Thought I'd become a jillionaire coming. Ain't no monsters here.
See, this. See, I went this way and came out over there. It's kind of a little inner circle around there. Of course, this is the apartment where I'm staying. Well, sort of for now.
Apparently it was can't help but take a little pleasure in their panic.
I don't know if that's every.
Biggs is teaching me self-defense techniques.
Yep, because there's that little girl. There's that little girl.
I wonder if everyone in Sector 8 is okay.
And here we are, back to 7. Well, before I continue with the story, aka 7th Heaven, I want to, because down here these people talked about Johnny, right? Yeah. Johnny.
I know.
They talk about Johnny's not a bad guy. He got a big mouth, talks a lot.
Hello there. You must be that friend of Tifa's I've heard so much about.
Peggy.
The mercenary? I've got fingers in a few pies myself. Worked with a lot of businesses. Even 7th Heaven, on occasion. What I'm saying is, you and me, we're not so different. And certainly not complete strangers. In fact, I want you to think of me as family. You know, an uncle or maybe a distant relative. Oh, while I have you here, you wouldn't happen to be interested in grappling guns, would you? Great for getting up or down in a jiffy. I ordered some for a client, but I accidentally added a 0, and now I have a ton to spare. Was thinking of setting up an attraction where you jump from the top of the Shinra building. You know, for the adrenaline junkies. But the fellas at Shinra didn't think it was such a great idea. Hey, Merc, what's with the glum face? You know, you ought to meet my son, Johnny. He'll turn that frown upside down. He's got a big old heart and a real way with people. Can't help but cheer him up. Or maybe that's just how I see him, because he's my son. Hello there. You must be that friend of Tifa's I've heard so much about. The mercenary? I've got fingers in a few pies myself. In fact, I want you to think of me as family. You know, an uncle.
Okay, now in the original Final Fantasy, Johnny takes off to a different part. Well, he escapes Midgar and goes to well, in the now see, okay, first let me explain. Final Fantasy VII Remake is what they call Part 1 of the Final Fantasy VII game from the original Final Fantasy VII game from 1997, which I might do a video on it to show you the difference of what I'm talking about. Well, Johnny, because in the original game, well, Final Fantasy VII Remake is all about Midgar. It has nothing to do. It's part 1. It's about Midgar and President Shinra and Sephiroth. You know, it's the first part of the whole Final Fantasy VII game, because the original game was broken up, or came in 3 PlayStation 1 discs, because it was a PlayStation 1 way back in the day when PlayStation 1 came out.
Yes, enjoy yourselves. It's like they don't even care. You won't get the best of me.
So what I'm saying is that Johnny leaves Midgar and goes to another town somewhere, which it won't be on. Now they do have what they call intergrade, which is kind of in between part 1 and part 2, which they're coming out with part 2 sometime this year or next. But the thing is, you have to have PlayStation 5. I've got 4 to play Intergrade, and when they come out with part 2, that finishes the rest of the game, or I don't know how to explain it really, unless you know about the Final Fantasy VII game, the original one, and you played it all the way, and you played that whole entire game all the way through to know what I'm talking about. That because after the Midgar part of the game, we leave Midgar totally and go and start going to other parts of the Final Fantasy VII map. Right now we're just doing the Midgar. It's hard to explain really, but that's what this remake is all about. It's about it just deals with Midgar, and that's it. You have to get whenever part 2 comes out, which they call it something different. They don't say remake part 2, they call it rebirth or something. I don't remember how, but I might have to get a PlayStation 5 to do the intergrade and the part 2 of this story. But right now, the Final Fantasy VII remake is not the whole entire Final Fantasy VII game. It's only one big part of it. The Midgar part of the Final Fantasy VII, the original game that came out in 1997. So, okay. I'm gonna do this part and I'll probably call it quits after this.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid.
Yeah.
What?
Give me a break.
Break.
I'm not a
salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Who could turn?
Let's
get this over with.
Great.
Jeez.
And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
I'll probably save it. Well, I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight and save this game. Weapon upgraded. Wow, interesting. I'm gonna save it because I'm getting I get a little woozy and tired myself. So I'm gonna save this for tonight. As you can see, whoa, it's been wow, would you look at that at number 3. 1 year. Almost 1 year to the exact day and time and everything. Almost to the exact day and time. Well, yeah, today is the 8th. I forgot that before midnight was the 7th. A year and 1 year and 1 year. Ain't that something? 1 year. So the last time I played this was last year at this very exact date last year. well, then I skipped practically, and as you can see, the next time I played it was after Thanksgiving of last year, and now today. Interesting. So number 1 and number 3 are nearly a year, almost to the exact time and everything apart. So yeah, until next time, see you for now.